Hi everybody, thanks for coming to see this video. I'm here today because I'm going to give you an update on the piano lessons I've been taking. And I have been taking lessons now solidly once a week for 3 months. This is my day off indulgence. It's no sugar, unsweetened tea, but I just like it so much. And so I just wanted to talk about how's it going, or how it's going, and what I've learned, and then I'm going to play a little bit for you at the end. So the lessons have been very humbling because it's not easy to. Apparently, I've had some bad habits, and my teacher is great. She would never say it that way, but we had to work really hard on my technique because I was doing all kinds of things that can really prevent you from playing well. One of them is we had to work on wrist rotation. So when you're playing on the piano, you want to be able to rotate your wrists and not stick your elbows out. And so if you're not really thinking about it and you've learned the wrong way or you've just developed bad habits, you're going to be doing that. And so I had to really break that habit. It took weeks of learning how to rotate my wrists. And you're really playing from, like, your whole arm is playing. So playing down on keys and lifting them up, and there was also some relearning on the beats per minute and just what the music tells you. I'm lacking in certain areas that became apparent once we started talking about it. So we worked on those. I do exercises every day, and they're exercises on the keyboard, scales, and then specific exercises from this book that I have. I think I might have shown you this before. We're working our way through it. We have a long way to go, but I'm on numbers, we do 5 a week. I'm on numbers 46 through 50. And the thing that's hard about these, in the beginning they were easier because it was just kind of scales and different variations. But now you have to hold like your second finger down while you're playing the others. And let me tell you, and I've moved on to that, now I'm doing the third finger down. Let me tell you, these middle fingers, they want to act together. And so you have to just be mentally like, lift this one up, and really hard. So, but the miracle is, after working on the first round of those, I got it, at least with the second finger. So now I'm working on the third finger. And we'll see. It's not as hard, but, and then let's see what else. So scales. Oh, so here is something very interesting. I do not have an adjustable piano bench, and I do at my teacher's, at the music studio where I go. And it turns out I was sitting really low, too low on the, in front of the keyboard, and so your hands, they're not like your arms, and everything's off. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to get a new bench, but I don't have one yet. I've just been lazy about ordering one. So I'm sitting on these books, and this is about the height that I need to be able to raise it. I also want to get one of those where you open it up and you put your music in there. So that's for the future. So let's see. So so I'm sitting on books. I'm doing scales. I'm doing exercises, and I'm learning in a different way. I'm learning how to memorize like a measure by measure, so that my eyes aren't glued to the music, because you can really trip up that way when you're only looking at the music and you're not. You have to, and this is a work in progress, you have to look at your hands and the keys and hear it being played, so that you can you learn it better. It's not muscle memory, it's learning it. So that's a challenge because I like having the music in front of me. It's like a security blanket. You're like, what was that note again? And then you make mistakes because you, so far we've worked on some good stuff. I'm gonna play something for you in a minute, but I'm still working my way through this box. She picked a piece that was so hard, and I'm still working on it, but I have, it's a prelude in C minor, and I have all 3 pages learned, but only 2 of them fully committed to memory. So that's still working on it. And I did a Chopin prelude, which was very hard because of the, my hands are small and it was hard to reach, but that's like, it was very moody and romantic. I liked that a lot. It's beautiful. And then, so what I'm working on now, and I'm gonna play a little bit for you because it's a very long piece, is a Mozart Sonata, and it's this is my book from college, and it's the very first one. It's Mozart Sonata number 1 in C major, and you might recognize it when you hear it. I have to warn you, I'm not gonna play it with the music either. I am playing it it's supposed to be played at 130 beats per minute, which is super fast. It's wild fast. I am playing it at around 70. That's what I've used the metronome all the time to stay on it. And the hardest part about this is that, so, you know, you learn the first page and you're like, oh, I could play that fast. But then there's pages and pages after that, and you have to be able to play it all at the same speed, not the first page at the right speed and then say, well, I'm going to work on the second page and build it up. You have to learn it, the whole thing, in my case, at 70 beats per minute, and then you build up the whole piece. So this is really pretty even at a slower speed. And I'm going to put a link at the bottom of in the description. So if you're interested in hearing a professional play it at full speed, you will see the difference. So I'm just going to take a quick break, and then I just came in from food shopping and my hands are freezing cold because it's crazy windy out there today and cold. And so I just kind of want to warm up just for a minute, and I'll be back very soon. I'm not going to move from this seat, and then I will play it for you. So, all right, I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back. I'm all warmed up, and as I said, this is what I'm going to play. It's the Sonata, Mozart Sonata number 1 in C major, and there are several sections to this. I'm going to play what's called the exposition, and later on it's called the development, and then that's really fun because it goes into different keys and it finds its way back. It's really pretty. So I'm going to close this up. I'm going to take everything off, and then I'm going to give it a try. So here we go. so that's what it is, and I thought it went pretty well. What's weird is I didn't make mistakes where I usually do, but I made the strangest mistake. I've never made that mistake before, and so it's really crazy what comes out when you're, you know, feeling a little bit under pressure. But so anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll check in again soon, maybe when I have the whole thing memorized or learned. It's not just memorized. Then I will play the whole thing for you. So thanks again, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be really great. I'd really appreciate it. So, all right, have a nice day, rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon.